Naruto Blazing extended its maintenance, and I'm gonna upload this video if they extend it again, because usually they also extend it for 2 hours. If they do extend it for another hour, I'm gonna upload this video before the game goes back. If it doesn't, I probably will upload it later on in the day. I don't know, actually. This is gonna be a comparison between the Final Valleys and the new Naruto and Sasuke, because it's very important. A lot of people have been asking me, who do you think is better? I've already made up my mind, and I've already posted on Twitter that this is my list for the top 5 best units in the game right now. PvE exclusive, okay? PvP is a completely different story. I briefly talked with Mystic on Twitter. He couldn't talk much because it's really late in America right now. In Europe right now it's 11 AM almost, so. But we just briefly talked, and I do believe Final Valley units are still better. But this is my new list for the top 5 best units in the game PvE. The new Naruto is off the charts, is the best unit in the game. Final Valley Naruto goes in a very close second, I would say. Final Valley Sasuke is still the third one, just behind Final Valley Naruto. The new Sasuke goes after Final Valley Sasuke, and then 5th would be Skill Madara. I put a 4. And I even say right here, PvP wise, I can see them being true. I say being as good, but I was talking about like being as good as the Final Valleys. I'm not saying like they're gonna be bad or anything. They're probably gonna be very good, especially Naruto. But let's take a look real quick on why I think Naruto is the best unit in the game right now. Let me start by I have Final Valley Naruto here to compare as well. So the healing. Let me start by the healing. He heals 50 more on the abilities. That's not too much more, right? One thing is that Final Valley Naruto heals for 751 ability, and this one is 2, but it's okay. This Naruto also has the Sinks, which also heal. Sinking with Hidden Leaf, that's basically all the time. Like, Sinking with Hidden Leaf is basically all the time. Sinking Wisdom, if you're bringing Wisdom Thing, or if you're bringing 3 of him, you're gonna be healing 100. And if you sync with all except Wisdom, you also nullify Chakra Recovery Ceiling, which is not big of a deal, but you can optimally heal for 1000 per turn if you have him on the field. Also, he has a buddy skill of healing for 100, so you can heal for 1200. This unit already hits really hard on the ultimate because of the multiplier. He also is healing for 1200. Let me bring the calculator here because I want to calculate his damage. He's healing for 1200 if you have him in the back. So it's crazy. It's crazy healing. Like coming from a unit that doesn't even need that. So resets on normal jutsu and ultimate for 30%. Nullify mobilization and nullify chakra, the chakra thing, the field is not as useful on PvE, so I really don't consider them. Of course, on PvP, they matter a lot, especially the immobilization one. Stats are off the charts. The field skill is the first field skill and only field skill in the game that has 2 effects. Boost critical rate by up to 3 times, which is huge, and attack 200 to 250 across the board for every single element, so it doesn't even strict like Final Valley Naruto. Final Valley Naruto has the best one, which is 750 to heart. This one is for every element. And also the critical rate. You know how much criticals do? They do 1.5 times the damage. That's huge. This Naruto is crazy. And then the normal jutsu, ignore substitution, 1 enemy range. This is where Final Valley Naruto explodes better than him, because Final Valley Naruto has a huge AoE. So this one just has a single target, but it's a 5 times. Enemy receives increased damage though. That's really good. Like, if you're bringing a Wisdom team, let's say, and you have Minato in that team, the Wisdom Minato, that is the best Wisdom nuker in the game, you do this jutsu, the normal jutsu with Naruto, because maybe you don't have the ultimate. You do the normal jutsu with Naruto, he's taking extra 30% damage, you boost with like Minato with the Naruto, that is gonna be boosting for 300 attack, plus the critical rate. Minato gets the attack boost, Minato gets the critical because he got the boost for critical rate, and that's gonna be exploding damage. Do you see what I mean? Dude, fucking crazy. Ultimate ignore substitution for 1. On screen, it means because his ult is like, it's kind of like Kaguya, where it hits the whole map, but it's actually just 1 person, which I kind of hate, but 17.5 towards them. 90% chance of health recovery ceiling. Health recovery ceiling is not the best, but it could work for a lot of bosses. And then it restores 1 health by 2000 for 2 turns. That's really good, okay? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I love healing, man. I really do. Healing is like meta in this game. And if you're like really in need of healing, just bust the ultimate. You're already healing for 800. Or if you put him in the back, oh, you can't really put him in the back after your ult, right? I mean, you could if you're just running a 2 unit run, but let's say you aren't. You just pop this healing, and he's now healing for 2,800 per turn for 2 turns. That's your health. That's basically half of your health. What can I even say? Like, Naruto's ultimate is cool and all, but he just does damage. I mean, he does remove perfect dodge and barrier, which is really good, by the way. Ignore your substitution. But man, this ultimate is also really fucking good. Let me actually bring up the calculator. I want to see how much damage he does in comparison. So he does have a 2266 times attack stat, and times 17.5. I want to do just raw. 39,655. 39,655. Followed by Naruto for sure does more damage. Wrong thing. For sure does more damage. What's his attack stat again? It's 1552 times 30. Followed by Naruto does more damage. But here's one thing. He has 30% chance of resetting. Again, both normal jutsu and ultimate. Plus, he also is a 3 and 6 unit. He's not 4 and 8 like Naruto. You know, like, he is the best unit in the game. I don't think anyone can say the Final Fight Naruto is better than him. Literally, he's the best unit in the game. He does everything. Now, I've already did my thing. Let me talk about Sasuke. I want to compare Sasuke to the Final Fight Sasuke because really, like, it really has to be a comparison between Naruto and Sasuke because it's the type of unit, right? Because Naruto is a healer and everything, and Sasuke is a damage dealer, right? So Final Fight Sasuke, I still think Final Fight Sasuke is better than the new Sasuke for a couple of reasons. First of all, he does have resets on normal jutsu. Bring up Sasuke. He does have resets on normal jutsu. The normal jutsu gives himself 2 chakra, so he's always gonna have a normal jutsu. And if you ultra combo with the huge AoE for the normal jutsu, you get a chakra back. So it's like if you get a reset, you get an ultimate. It's 100%. You're just gonna get an ultimate. And he does increase damage towards all elements, which is great on Ninja Road. So I think Final Fight Sasuke is better because this Sasuke right here, his AoE, let me bring up the jutsu itself. If you have him full abilities, he has, look at the size of the AoE. Look at that small PP. It's such a small AoE compared to Final Fight Sasuke, right? Final Fight Sasuke is like half the screen. So it's kind of a similar deal. He does do increased damage towards body, which is technically the element you want to do increased damage on because he is a skill type. And he does ignore types advantage, but Final Fight Sasuke also ignores types advantage because 40% extra damage towards skill, that's ignore types advantage. It is 100% ignore types advantage. So, turn off, close that tab. He does have 40% chance of dodging, and if you sync with, I think it's syncing with Uchiha. Is it? Syncing with Uchiha, yeah, you get also 10%, so you do have almost 100% of the time, if you are running a skilled Uchiha team of 50% dodge. But Final Fight Sasuke does get perfect dodges upon ultimate 10, so you can like ult and take no damage from the entire turn. But dude, these dodges are crazy though, but I can't undersell the dodges. I feel like max dupe Sasuke could be really good for PvP. I can really see that because of the dodges, but we'll have to see. It's difficult to say. Again, this video is not meant to be for PvP, but it's difficult to say because Final Fight Naruto ignores dodge. How much health does Sasuke have? 42. Okay, he does die from true jutsus from Final Fight Naruto. Sasuke is a good unit though, but like his normal jutsu ignores damage reduction, which is great. So on PvP, again, I can see him being good because he also immobilizes. But like PvE wise, immobilization on PvE is not very good. And it's only 50%. Again, for PvE, that's not very good. Damage reduction, a lot of bosses don't have that really. And then ultimate 24. I want to see how much damage it does. 24 times 21. The health ceiling, the attack weakening really gets me, because 75% for 8 turns, that's huge, that's great. Again, let me bring up the calculator. I wanna, on type advantage, let me see normal typing. So 2460, on normal typing, he's gonna be doing times 21, because it's 24 for body and 21 for all the other typing. So normal typing is gonna be doing 51k. If it's type advantage though, let me bring the attack side again. Type advantage is crazy. 2460 times 24 I mean, times 24 times 1.5 because it's type advantage. 88k times 30% if you have the ability as well. So times 1.3. So on this Sasuke dude, he's doing 115k with no attack boosts. If you slap Madara, dude, this Sasuke, I still think Final Fight Sasuke is better than him because of the overall kit. But like, this Sasuke does so much damage. Like, if you slap skill Madara behind him just for the lols, let me see, what's his sync skill again for boosting attack? He's syncing with skill. If you're bringing, okay, let's say you're bringing him on a skill team, right? You're bringing him on skill team, so 60 plus 150 from the field, from the sync skill, plus 500 from Madara behind him, the skill Madara. That's 3. Dude, this man. Wow. Wait. Times 24 times 1.5 times 1.5 times 1.3. This man hitting so hard, dude. Whoa. Okay, this man destroying body rates. What do you mean? I still, again, feel like damage is not all, but that's fun. I still think Final Fight Sasuke is better than him because of the overall kit, right? Final Fight Sasuke is doing damage against Bravery and Wisdom, which is huge for Ninja Road. Like, Ninja Road is such a big deal in this game, and the boost attack 3 times on combinations is also huge for Final Fight Sasuke. So, again, my opinion: if you are gonna summon for someone, Naruto. Okay? My opinion, you do whatever you want. I'll be summoning for Naruto. You can bet I'm summoning for the Naruto. So yeah, good luck for everyone. I'm hoping the banners are good. Again, this video is being recorded before the maintenance ends, but hoping the banners are good. And again, good luck for everyone.